ago after your own son died, Damien. And you now not only have told your own personal stories, but are taking calls every day from other families that are affected. What is your message about why we need to do something now? Because we've seen some change, but why should we be caring about this now?
Yeah, thank you. And Annie, the majority of drug users I know are fully functioning members of society. The Drug Summit was a watershed, and there are heroes in this room and some outside of this room that made it possible. And it was a privilege to be part of that, and I'm grateful to be here. I just want to correct a couple of things that have been said today though. That Drug Summit was not bipartisan. The National Party walked out en masse. Members of the coalition were thrown out of their party because they didn't think the same as their party. I listened to Alec Greenwich and I think that he's got the message right. We can't go in bipartisan. We are partisan, we have an opinion. But we can go in with open minds and with the will to do something positive. And that's really what happened in 1999. And I'm glad Bob mentioned John Della Bosco, because I think John Della Bosco more than anybody was responsible for what that summit achieved. Now, I am very, very disappointed at what's happened since the 99 summit. We were on the floor of Parliament when those resolutions were passed, and we thought the dominoes were going to fall. We thought this would be the start of radical change. And in one way it was, because we got the MSIC and we got all the benefit that brought, and we also got the treatment recognition and support for families and a lot of other things. But the dominoes didn't fall. It's 27 years later, and nothing else has happened in New South Wales. We've talked about evidence. The evidence is there. It's overseas. It's in other parts of Australia. We don't really need a bloody summit. We just need to do it. If we have to have a summit, then we'll have one. But honestly, and what brings me here is Damien. Yes, he's always there. But I talk to at least one family every week who've lost someone. When Damien died in 1997, 4 people a day in Australia were dying from drug use. Do you know what's happening today? 4 people are dying. We need to do more. We can do more. We can save more lives. The Injecting Centre has proved that that can happen, but we need more things. We definitely need drug checking. It's a no-brainer. There's nothing to lose. People will be informed. People will know whether to use the substances they've brought into the festival or not. I spoke at the weekend to 2 people. One was a mother who lost her daughter 10 months ago, and she's in deep grief. I spoke to a young man, Daniel, whose brother died 3 weeks ago. He hasn't stopped crying. This could be anybody's family member, anybody's brother, sister, son, daughter, partner. These deaths don't need to happen. They don't need to happen. We must do everything that we can to stop it happening.
Thank you, Tony.